Here we have Tommy, whose jockey club name is Big Tomatoes. And this is my 15 3-hand, 14-year-old TB gelding, who I'm having a lot of fun with because unlike most of my horses who are, directly off the track and just beginning their second careers, this horse, I think he raced until he was 6. So he's had more than half of his life he has spent with an amateur owner who's just done all the fun things with him. He's gone to schooling shows and I'm sure just done a ton of trail riding and things like that. He's given lessons and he's just an awesome all-around type with a fantastic brain. And I love riding bareback. I ride my two personal horses bareback pretty often. But the horses off the track, obviously, they're not ready for that. They don't have the top line or the muscle. They're not used to the aids enough to just hop on and ride bareback. But Tommy is excellent for this sort of thing. And he's happy to just walk around with the loop in the rein, go over all his poles. I know he would jump. Obviously, he would jump bareback. This horse loves to jump. I would probably fall off, though, so I'm not attempting that on this ride. We've gotten just a ton of rain recently, and I rode him bareback the day before this, which was actually our first day back riding since we'd come back from badminton. So he had had about 10 days off, and I just hopped on bareback, and he was excellent. We had a great ride. We would have done video, but it was raining all day. So we came back out to do the bareback video today because at least it had stopped raining, but we still had all the puddles and stuff in the ring. So in the trot work, obviously since I'm bareback, I'm not asking him for a big stride, a big length of stride. And so he's not really tracking up. I'm not really asking him to track up, which is fine. I don't want to be bouncing around on his back. What I'm asking him for is just to soften his top line and really come through. Lots of bend. So like right there, you see he just really softens at the pole, which softens the whole top line. And then it's super comfortable. The thing about riding bareback that I really like is that you really do get a great feel for their top line. And it's so immediate when you feel them softening across their backs and when they sort of get a little tense in their backs. And so right here, these were some really great steps. Really good about going through the puddle. Comes up a little bit here. Obviously, even when I'm saying he comes up, he still makes a great shape. It's very pleasant to look at. But then right there, he softens again. Such a good egg, this horse. I'm having a ton of fun with him. And then here he's looking at something. So I got to sort of get his attention again. And then here, these are some great steps. Some nice bend. Really good there. He is just such a fun horse. I love having these all around types. Really good steps here coming down the long side. Really lovely there. So Tommy, they all have a better natural way, just like we all have one hand that we're dominant with. His little bit easier way is to the right. He just finds the bend a little easier that direction. So to the left, I have to work a little bit harder to get the bend that I want, but it is improving dramatically. And again, it's not like even when I don't have the bend quite where I want it, it's not like it's unpleasant to look at or to ride. It's still perfectly pleasant. These are just little things that I'm nitpicking at. Really good steps right there. Yeah, really lovely there. But interestingly, even though I think he is a little softer and more through to the right, he is more comfortable picking up his left lead. So the left canter is actually a little bit easier. He's just stronger in that left canter than he is to the right. And of course, as he continues to work and get stronger and all the lateral stuff, that will even up dramatically. These are just little nuances. It's not like he's extremely one-sided. As the sun came out, it just got really humid and the bugs got really awful. We had actually tried to take a longer walk break there than what we ended up taking, but the flies were just so pestering. I really like his shape there. Really good in the left bend, so that's why in that moment I chose to ask him to canter. And so to the left in the canter, I feel like I have to work a little bit to get the bend and then to get the softness that comes with it. So again, nothing wrong with this shape. He's a little bit above the contact, so I'm still just working on getting him to soften up his top line a little bit. So we're having a little discussion about that here. And then right about here, you can see he relaxes his top line. There we go. And then we come through nice and round. The balance is good. The bend is good. This was really fun to sit on here because his back was nice and soft. Yeah, I really like these steps here down this long side. Really nice there. So then I was thinking, okay, that was really good. Time to give him a walk break. And he did a really lovely canter walk transition. That was quite good. So then to the right, we have to work a little bit harder to get this right lead. He's rusty on that, but it's coming along nicely. So you see there, I asked him for the right. He picked up the left, asked again for the right on the circle, and he got it. So he's just not quite as strong to the right. So he actually gives me a softer, better bend, quicker to the right, but it's harder for him to hold. So that felt really good right there. And then we broke out of it, which is fine. We got back into it, did another circle or so to the right. And this felt quite nice here. Easy to sit on, soft through his back. Really good there. Little pats because he's being nice and soft. And so I know it's a little hard for him to hold that for too long to the right, so I asked him to trot before he broke out of it. Really good boy. And then just here's him on cross ties, for which, of course, he's absolutely perfect.